Hey guys, we are AlliChuck Adventures, and I'm Chuck.
And I'm Allie.
And this week we are going to show you around our hometown here in Port Richey, Florida.
So if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can follow us on our journey.
So as we were saying, we took a week off from camping. We needed to kind of reset, get some things done around the house, and one of those things that I had to get done was put up a new garage door, and that was fun. Not. But we got it done,
yes.
And I'm happy now because we got a very smooth garage door now.
Yeah, so much better.
It's so smooth now that Nikki she didn't even hear me come in today when I raised the garage door. Normally, our garage door was so loud that she'd be waiting at the garage door to the house because she would hear that thing popping and cracking and creaking the whole way up. This weekend, we kind of just did a little exploring around our own town here of Port Richey, and actually did a little bit of history.
Yeah.
Delving into the history of Port Richey, which we kind of knew a few things beforehand anyway. And we knew like Johnny Cash had ties to this area. I knew that like there was talk about Al Capone and some mobsters back in that day, you know, that would come here. But as we started looking into the history more, we thought, hey, this would be maybe a good opportunity to share with you guys where we're from and our town. And, you know, if you're planning to visit to Florida, you might want to check out Port Richey. It does have quite a bit to offer here.
So the first place that we're going to show you is called Nick's Park, and it's actually the place where we launch our boat. There's a nice Hooters next to it.
We'd actually come in to eat at Hooters. We were actually camping on the island. This was our pre-RVing days.
Right. And
this is when we would tent camp on this little island out there. And if you're interested in seeing a video about tent camping, we actually did it last... I can't remember what the month was, but it was during COVID and everything, and a lot of things were shut down, so we decided to go do some tent camping on the island. Yeah, and we've just discovered that we're too old to be that hot at night.
Just, you know, it's just a little bit too much now for us.
Yeah.
We've gotten used to the AC.
Right. So we'll leave a link up here, you know, and you guys can check that out, or it's up here, it's over there. It's over here, it's over there. I'm not sure where it's at, but there's going to be a link somewhere in this area here, you know, showing that video from last year. So in doing some research for this video, I actually found out that it was 1914 when they started calling this area Port Richey. So we learned things just doing this video that we hadn't known before. So in 1922, they held the first Chasco Fiesta here, and they did that to help raise money, from what I read, to build a library.
Yeah, and it's been going on ever since, and it's basically it's a Native American powwow, and they have food vendors and drinks and carnival rides for the kids, and it happens every spring.
Right, and they have bands, and we actually played there one time, which was kind of cool. We actually rode a couple of carnival rides several years back, and we got on the ride that goes back and forth like a boat, and we were the only ones on the ride, thank goodness, and the operator saw us getting sick and turning green, and he was like, "You want me to stop the ride?" And I was like,
"Yes!"
He hit the brakes, and it was like,
and I've never been on a ride like that since.
Last one.
Yep.
So it was actually 1924, I guess, when Port Richey became incorporated. So we're in the year 2021. We're 3 years away from the centennial celebration of Port Richey.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
We also learned that in the mid-1920s, it became winter home for a lot of the Hollywood stars, or I wouldn't say Hollywood stars. They were probably more from New York and that area, but the silent era movie stars. And I did find that Shirley Temple had she winter retreated down here in a house, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Something else I didn't know until we started researching was Gene Sarazen. And for those of you who don't know who Gene Sarazen was, he was like the Tiger Woods of the 1920s, famous golfer. And he had a home built here right on the river. We've boated by his house several times, never knew it. And
he actually invented the Sand Wedge for golfing. So right there in his garage. That's pretty cool.
So the Sand Wedge was invented in Port Richey. That's an important golf club for you golfers out there.
That's right.
So another really cool thing about the downtown Port Richey area is the Hacienda Hotel. And we've been seeing this place for years, and it's never been open since I've lived here, and I've lived here since '88. To my knowledge, it's never been open. They've always been having trying to get somebody to renovate it and redo it and reopen it, and it looks like it's really close to doing that right now. It was supposed to have done it a couple of years ago, but as you see now, it looks like it could be possibly close to being open.
And I just found out our school actually donated money to the hotel. We just purchased a little brick with our name of our school on there, so it's kind of neat that we're part of the hotel now.
Yeah, the remodel of it, yeah. Yep. It was built in 1927. It's 55 rooms. There's been rumors that I've heard that Al Capone and some of those mobsters from that era used to come down here and stay. I think, again, some of the movie stars from that era, would stay there. Some famous people that I really want to. When they do get it open, we're going to rent a room.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah,
very pretty.
It's a Spanish style hotel.
Yeah. So there's actually a main park downtown Newport Richey called Sims Park.
Yeah, that's where the Chasco Fiesta happens. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of other events and things happen downtown.
Yeah, and it was named after George Sims. He owned the land originally, and he donated it to the city. And at some point they named it after him.
Yep.
That's why it's called Sims Park. So if you watch the video that we were talking about earlier about us island camping last year, we talk about these cabins that are out there on the water and how Johnny Cash used to come down and he would fish off of those. One of his buddies, I guess, owned it. Well, he not only came here, but he had a house here. And so June Carter's parents actually bought a house right on the river here, and it's debatable. One place says it was in 62, another says it was 66, so I'm not sure exactly what year it was. But in the 60s, they bought a house here. So when they died, they actually willed it to
Anita, who was the youngest daughter.
So Johnny Cash actually ended up buying it from Anita in 1979. And he would come down here and he would, retreat here every now and again and do fishing trips and get away from the hustle and bustle of, the limelight.
Yep.
So right now, we're driving past what used to be named the Coral Reef, but now it's called Bourbon on Main Street. We call it BOM. And this is a place that my cover band actually plays on occasion.
And right next door is the Megan Ritchie Theater.
Yeah. We've never been in there, but apparently it has a long history, and it was built way back in the 20s as well.
Downtown Newport Richey has a lot of cute shops, a lot of neat restaurants to try out.
Yes.
So it's really a cute town. So if you're ever in the area, you really need to check out downtown Newport Richey.
Yep, there's like Johnny Grit's restaurant. We've eaten there before. It's really good. And yeah, there is. You're right.
Yeah.
It's got that old downtown type of feel that we like, So on Sunday, we ended up taking a little trip to a new restaurant. Not new, but it's new to us. It was called Gill Dawgs.
And it's a neat place to just relax and drink some adult beverages and have a bite to eat and listen to live music.
Right. Take your dog. Dog friendly.
Yeah.
Super dog friendly. Yeah. It should be with a name like Gill Dawgs.
Right, Gill Dawgs.
Although it's spelled DAWG.
like the Bulldogs.
Right. But it's been around for a while. We just never had gone. My sister goes all the time, and they take their dog, and they rave about it. So we ended up going with some friends of ours, Steve and Donna, and Nikki. I think Nikki gave it 2 paws up. She loved it.
Yeah.
So we're
definitely have to check out Gill Dawgs if you're in the area.
We're definitely going to be going back plenty more times in the future.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. One thing I did want to touch on is because we are typically we are AlliChuck Adventures, but we are RVers, as everybody knows. We're weekend warriors. The only thing I would say that I can't really recommend any RV parks around here. There's nothing that I know of that's in the Newport Richey area. If you are from this area and you know of something, maybe drop a comment down below for everybody else to see. But I mean, there's a couple like RV parks, but they seem like they're more like seasonal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or long timers, that stay there for an extended period of time.
Yeah. We do have like some good parks around here, like Starkey Park. They do have cabins, but they don't have an RV park, which I wish they did.
That would be nice.
I would actually stay there.
Starkey Park is a beautiful park.
It is. And we also have Warner Boyce Salt Springs Park right here. Again, there's no camping.
Great for kayaking.
Great for hiking and kayaking. Exactly.
Fishing.
Yeah. But I thought I would throw that in there since we are, typically people who follow us, they know that we are definitely into our RV,
Right.
We love our RVing.
Yes.
But, hey, if you're like, within an hour's drive of Newport Richey, if you're camping somewhere within an hour, like Tampa or Clearwater, Homosassa, Spring Hill, that area even, I think it's worth a day trip down here to check out our little town.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. So I wanted to say real quick, there's we've been getting some comments like on our Florida State Park video and you know, like our Florida camping in general, and there's been several comments that say you guys got to check out Topsail, and for sure we really wanted to check out Topsail. It's up near Destin, Florida, in that area in the Panhandle, and
that's where we're going this weekend.
That's right, but we're not going to Topsail, unfortunately. That place is harder to get in, I think, than Bahia Honda and the Keys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but we do have some requests put in for it, so hopefully this summer we get to go there and actually camp at that campground, because it looks pretty nice for a state park.
Yes, definitely.
So thanks for the recommendations. If you guys know of any other state parks up in that area that you would recommend, or not state parks, just any RV parks that in general up in the Panhandle, let us know, because we do go up that way quite often.
So if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
And if you didn't hate this video, like literally just hate the heck out of it, give it a thumbs up.
It really helps us out. And it's free.
That's all right. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. Hey, free is good.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.